Interlude to a new dream. There are thousands of agreements you have made with yourself, with others, with your dream of life with God, with society, with your parents, with your spouse, with your children. But the most important agreement are the ones you made with yourself. In this agreement, you tell yourself who you are and what you feel, what you believe, and how to behave. The result is what you call your personality. In this agreement, you say, this is what I am. This is what I believe. I can do certain things. Some things I cannot do. This is the reality. That is fantasy. This is possibility. This is impossible. One single agreement is not such a problem, but we have many agreements that make us suffer. That makes us fail in life. If you want to live a life of joy and fulfillment, you have to find the courage to break those agreements that are fear-based and claim your personal power. The agreements that come from fear require us to expend a lot of energy, but the agreements that come from love help us to conserve energy and even gain extra energy. Each of us is born with a certain amount of personal power that we rebuild every day after we rest. Unfortunately, we spend all of our personal power first to create all these agreements and then to keep these agreements. Our personal power is dissipated by all the agreements we have created, and the result is that we feel powerless. We have just enough power to survive each day because most of it is used to keep the agreements that trap us in the dream of the planet. How can we change the entire dream of our life when we have no power to change even the smallest agreement? How can we change the entire dream of our life when we have no power to change even the smallest agreement? If we can see it is our agreement that rule our whole life, we don't like the dream of our life. We need to change the agreements. When we are finally ready to change our agreements, there are 4 very powerful agreements that will help us to break those agreements. That would come from fear and deplete our energy. Each time you break an agreement, all the power you use to create it returns to you. If you adopt these 4 new agreements, they will create enough personal power for you to change the entire system of your old agreements. You need a very strong will in order to adapt the 4 agreements. But if you can begin to live your life with these agreements, the transformation in your life will be amazing. You will see the drama of hell disappear right before your eyes. Instead of living in a dream of hell, you will be creating a new dream and your personal dream of heaven. End of chapter 1, Domesticated and the Dream of the Planet, on page 23.